Okay, good morning, y'all. I'm really hoping that this stays up there. I've got to figure out a way to keep y'all up there. So I'm on my way to the store. I actually have some bottles and stuff that I want to take back because they are just falling out of the barrel everywhere, and that's kind of annoying. And they've been in there for probably since Thanksgiving. So yeah, time for them to go. So anyhow, so I'm gonna take them back and grab some more beans and stuff. And I'm sorry, I know this thing is such a distraction. Grab some beans and some stuff like that. That I want to get into some canning jars. So things are getting really kind of bad. I've been hearing from a lot of different people that they're going in their stores and it's starting to be slim pickings. And they just announced yesterday or the day before that food prices are going up again. So you can expect anywhere between a 10 and 50% hike over the next 30 days. So let me give you a for instance. Now, I haven't checked the Aldi by me yet. So I'm going based off of the Aldi in Tennessee because that's where I got the information from. So I'm actually going to make a quick run into Aldi while I'm in town because Meijer, Walmart, Aldi is 15 minutes from where I live. And then if I want to go to Kroger, that's 20 minutes from where I live. So in the opposite direction. I have to go to the one in Lambertville. So for instance, so if we're talking 50%, right now in Tennessee, a can of mandarin oranges at Aldi's, and Dante loves mandarin oranges, at Aldi's is $1.49 a can. They were 99 cents. So if we're talking about a 50% increase, you can double that for one can of mandarin oranges. It's insane. The meat prices are going through the roof, and they have been. So meat was going through the roof before Russia and Ukraine, right? If you were paying attention, meat prices were going up then. Let me tell you why that is. It's not just because, and this part of it is a large portion of it, but it's not just because of this. So yeah, you're increasing fuel costs, which is making it more difficult for ranchers and farmers to get their product to and from, right? Okay, so anything that requires fuel is going to, and fuel is gone up, is going to raise some prices, right? Whether that's in transportation, production, whatever, anything that fuel is used for, it's going to cause something like that, okay? But y'all been paying attention to this GMO meat? A friend of mine posted, she sent me something yesterday. I don't know if she sent it directly to me or if it was in this group chat that we're in. But 3 articles. The first thing that they decided to genetically modify, and I forgot what the dates were, and I meant to make a mental note of that, but my mental note-taking ability is all over the place right now. So, the first thing was salmon. They bioengineered salmon. It's genetically modified, right? Genetically modified. What does that mean? That means it's not real. That means there's a bunch of garbage in there that's going to kill you. No. Read your labels, folks. Then it was, I believe it was chicken that came next. And now it's beef. Why do you think that Bill Gates, China, and all these other powers that be have been buying up all of our farmland? They're making it harder for farmers and ranchers to be able to provide the food. All while they're in their little laboratories like Dr. Frankenstein making all this faux food. Coincidence? Nothing they do is a coincidence, y'all. They're going to try to flood the market with their genetically modified garbage at a much cheaper rate than real beef and real chicken. Because you notice we've unleashed the bird flu on all the poultry farms. Well, the poultry farms they can get their hands on. They are creating the food shortage, just like they created the pandemic, just like they are creating the inflation, the stagnation, the shipping crises. They are deliberately doing all this. Here's my problem. I won't say nobody, because there are a lot more people now that are starting to wake up to this. See, everybody wants to say that woke people are all these cancel culture. No. Those are just sheep blindly following. Those are just... There's a lot of words and a lot of names for those folks, but it's not woke. Woke people are the people that are paying attention, going, hold up, wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you doing to my food prices? What are you doing to... Why are you trying to put us into World War III? Why? Woke people are the ones that are saying, time out. Something is very wrong here. And they're starting to pay attention. And they're starting to notice. Oh, there's some cows right there, y'all. Oh, mama. There's a mama cow. The people that are starting to say, okay, something's not right. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like what I'm seeing. So I'm going to... Let me just start listening to some folks and paying attention to some folks. And those are the people that are starting to actually take suggestions and advice seriously. And they're starting to do what they can, when they can, while they can, right? But there are so many people right now that are doing nothing. Nothing. You go to the store, and I have been paying attention to people and what they put in their basket for a while. Just before this, right? I do it even more so now. Like, somebody walks past me with a basket, I'm paying attention to what's in it, right? people aren't paying attention. They're not, oops, sorry, y'all spinning. They're not awake yet. They're not, they're not getting it yet. Hasn't hit them yet. It hasn't affected them yet. Which is bad. Because it's going to. It's going to affect everybody, everywhere. And we really need to figure that out. So, I mean, they've got all kinds of junk in their carts. Nothing, everything in their cart is short term. It's not, there's nothing long term. There's nothing, they're not thinking sustainable. They're not thinking way out here, right? So, that's how I know. I got news for y'all. When the SH or when the STHF happens, y'all gonna need more than toilet paper. Unless you've got some really good recipes for that toilet paper, y'all gonna be in trouble. So, and I'll have a longer video later, and we're gonna talk about a list. And actually, it's gonna be, I would say 2 lists. One will be your food products that you're gonna need, things that are gonna be able to be shelf stable, things that you can make shelf stable, because you can buy a bag of flour up here in this store and you can put it in some Mylar bags with some oxygen absorbers, and you can throw it in a food grade bucket and it'll keep for 25 years. And it'll keep for, 25 years. So, that's one list. But there's another list. There's a list of things that you're going to need outside of that. Yep, your toilet paper, paper towel, toothpaste, toothbrushes, brush for your hair, shampoo, conditioner, soap, body wash, laundry detergent, dish soap, things like that, Band-Aids, things that people don't necessarily think of when they think of a food shortage. They think of just food, right? Or when they think of some sort of crisis, it's just food. And toilet paper, for some reason, I will never know what the toilet paper thing was about, but I don't think any of us will. But there's other things on that list. If you're a female, you have females in your house, and you're still menstruating, what about your hygiene products? You're gonna need those, right? I'm not a big, you guys that know me know I'm really not big into over-the-counters or prescription medications. If you have to have them, please, that doesn't mean don't get them. Get your medications. But do I have some extra strength Tylenol? Yeah, I do, just in case. It's in our emergency first aid bucket, right? 5 gallons. Yeah, I got Tylenol in there. Because whatever, right? Ice packs, cold packs, betadine, alcohol, peroxide, all those other things that people don't think about. We're gonna go over a list with those on them. And I say keep 2 separate lists, right? So food products, you know, your food to store, your food to eat, whatever, on one list. And then your other list of all those other things that you need in your household. And don't cross them off as you get them, because you're going to keep running through these lists, right? To get what you can, when you can, while you can, right? If you can buy in bulk, do it. If it makes financial sense. If it's not really, sometimes you got to step back and you got to say, okay, so this is, you know, X amount of dollars at the store if I buy it individually, but if I buy 12 here, it's whatever. Do the math. Is it really saving you money? If it's going to save you more money to buy 12 individual ones, then do that. Right? You got to pay attention because they try to be sneaky on stuff. So, if y'all have little neighbors, elderly folks, and they don't have a lot of people that come by, get extra, if you can, for them. If you're running to the store, Mrs. Jones, do you need anything from the store? I'm going into town. Right? We are going back to a place where, number one, we should have always been, right? You should always be trying to take care of your elderly, your widowed, those in need. But don't get those in need confused with those in greed, okay? And also be smart about it, because when things get really, really bad, those people that sat on their hands and did nothing, they sat on Netflix the whole time, or, you know, whatever, and they didn't prepare, and they know that you did, those people are going to think that they can come and chill at your house. I love everybody. I've been telling people this for a few months now. But my first priority is the 4 people inside my walls. So you need to be doing what you can, when you can, while you can. If that means picking up a couple extra cans of this, a couple extra packs of that, a couple extra whatever, when you go to the store, then do it. It used to be 5 cans a week. We're beyond that. You need to be doing 10 things a week, if not more. So, all right. So with that being said, I'm up here at Walmart. I'm gonna run these bottles up in here before the line gets stupid long, because I'm sure there's more people than just me that had this idea. And I want to see what these shelves look like in the morning. So if I see something worth coming back on and making a video about, I'll do that. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll be back. More information will be following soon.